Psychological boundaries, setting them without guilt. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by constant demands from others, yet struggled to say no? Do you find yourself feeling exhausted, resentful, or emotionally drained because of the expectations placed upon you? Setting psychological boundaries is essential for mental and emotional well-being, yet many struggle with feelings of guilt when doing so. Boundaries define what is acceptable in relationships, ensuring mutual respect and protecting personal space, energy, and values. Often, individuals feel pressure to say yes to every request, fearing rejection or conflict. However, healthy boundaries do not mean pushing people away. Rather, they establish clear expectations for how one wishes to be treated. One of the main reasons people feel guilty about setting boundaries is the fear of disappointing others. This guilt often stems from societal norms, upbringing, or the belief that prioritizing oneself is selfish. However, maintaining weak or non-existent boundaries can lead to stress, burnout, and resentment. It is important to recognize that setting boundaries is an act of self-care and self-respect, not a rejection of others. When individuals communicate their needs honestly and assertively, they create healthier, more sustainable relationships. To set boundaries without guilt, one must first identify personal limits, understanding what feels comfortable and what does not. This self-awareness is key to establishing clear and firm boundaries. Practicing assertive communication, using I statements, and being direct yet kind can help in expressing these limits effectively. For example, instead of over-explaining or apologizing, one might say, "I appreciate your request, but I am unable to commit at this time." This approach affirms one's stance while maintaining respect for the other person. Additionally, it is crucial to overcome the need for external validation. Not everyone will be happy with the boundaries set, but that does not make them invalid. Accepting that one cannot please everyone is liberating and empowers individuals to prioritize their well-being. Surrounding oneself with supportive people who respect and understand personal limits can make the process easier. Understanding the different types of boundaries can also aid in setting them effectively. Psychological boundaries can be categorized into emotional, mental, physical, and time-related boundaries. Emotional boundaries involve recognizing one's emotions and not allowing others to manipulate or dictate them. Mental boundaries pertain to personal beliefs, opinions, and values, ensuring that individuals think independently and are not swayed by undue pressure. Physical boundaries include personal space and physical touch, which vary from person to person. Lastly, time boundaries help manage commitments and prevent overextension, ensuring a balanced life. To implement boundaries successfully, self-reflection is vital. Recognizing past experiences where boundaries were weak or non-existent can provide insight into necessary changes. Reflecting on relationships and interactions that drain energy or cause discomfort helps in pinpointing areas that need improvement. Acknowledging past boundary violations and their emotional consequences serves as motivation to enforce healthier limits moving forward. Another important aspect is learning to handle pushback. When individuals start asserting boundaries, they may encounter resistance from those accustomed to having unlimited access to their time and energy. It is essential to remain firm and not backtrack due to guilt or pressure. Reiterating boundaries with confidence and consistency reinforces their importance. If someone continuously disregards set boundaries, reassessing the relationship and its impact on well-being is necessary. Moreover, incorporating self-compassion is crucial. Setting boundaries is not about being rigid or unkind. Rather, it is about fostering mutual respect. Practicing self-kindness and acknowledging that personal needs are valid helps in overcoming guilt. Reminding oneself that boundaries benefit both parties by promoting healthier interactions can alleviate feelings of selfishness. Another effective strategy is developing coping mechanisms for guilt. Journaling thoughts and emotions, seeking therapy, or engaging in mindfulness practices can aid in processing guilt constructively. Writing down reasons for setting a boundary and revisiting them when doubt arises can reinforce commitment. Therapy provides professional guidance in addressing deep-seated fears and societal conditioning that contribute to boundary-setting guilt. Furthermore, setting boundaries in different areas of life, work, family, friendships, and romantic relationships requires tailored approaches. In the workplace, establishing clear limits on workload, availability, and responsibilities prevents burnout. Communicating expectations with colleagues and supervisors ensures a productive yet balanced work environment. In family dynamics, boundaries may involve managing obligations, personal space, and emotional interactions. Setting limits with family members who demand excessive time or emotional labor is essential for maintaining autonomy. Friendships also require healthy boundaries. While close friends provide support, it is important to recognize when relationships become one-sided or emotionally draining. Expressing personal needs and limitations in friendships strengthens mutual understanding and respect. In romantic relationships, boundaries foster emotional security and prevent codependency. Open communication about needs, expectations, and comfort levels nurtures a balanced partnership. Ultimately, setting psychological boundaries without guilt is an empowering process that enhances self-respect and overall well-being. It allows individuals to cultivate relationships based on mutual respect rather than obligation or fear. By prioritizing mental and emotional health, practicing assertiveness, and embracing self-compassion, individuals can create a fulfilling life with balanced interactions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into human behavior. See you in the next one.